2 in the morning. You're lying in bed with your phone thinking, that's it, tomorrow I start a new life. Tomorrow I get up at 7, I do the workout, I finally start that thing. Tomorrow arrives. The alarm goes off. And the first thing your new life does is hit snooze. Then snooze again. Then you grab your phone and scroll in bed for 20 minutes. You get up 40 minutes later than planned, angry, already late, with the feeling that the day is lost. And it is lost. Not because you're weak, but because you handed the first 30 minutes to the wrong thing. Let me explain why that half hour carries so much weight. When you wake up, your brain doesn't switch on all at once like a light bulb. It climbs out of sleep gradually over 20 or 30 minutes. During that window, it's maximally plastic. It hasn't decided yet what kind of day this is, panic and reaction or calm and control. And whatever you do in those 30 minutes sets that dial for the entire day. Grab your phone, and your brain takes in 200 other people's problems and emotions before it remembers a single one of your own. After that, you spend the day reacting instead of acting. In this video, what to do minute by minute. 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. Not a perfect routine from Instagram. The minimum that actually works. Let's start with the big one, the snooze button. It feels like those 5 minutes buy you extra rest. They do the opposite. In 5 to 10 minutes, you start a brand new sleep cycle and drop back toward deep sleep. The second alarm rips you out of that. And that's when the cotton wool head kicks in and stays until lunch. You didn't get more rest. You ruined your exit. What to do? 1 alarm, 0 snoozes. And put your phone or clock not at arm's length, but somewhere you have to stand up to reach. 3 steps to the alarm solves snoozing completely. Once you're up, going back to bed somehow stops being appealing. Minute 1. The single most important rule in this video, don't pick up the phone. Look at what happens when you do. A chat where you owe someone something. News you have 0 influence over. A feed that shows you 20 lives more successful than yours in under 2 minutes. All of it lands in a brain that isn't even awake yet and can't filter anything. You haven't left the bed, and you're already in I'm behind and anxious mode. What to do? The first 30 minutes. No feeds, no email, no work chats. If you use the phone as an alarm, put it across the room, and once it's off, leave it face down. This one rule gives you more than all the others combined. The first 3 minutes are 2 things that start the body. First, water. Overnight, you lost fluid through breathing and skin, so you wake up already dehydrated. And dehydration, by even a couple of percent, means brain fog and sluggishness, which you usually treat with coffee. So, a glass of water first before coffee. Put it by your bed the night before so you don't have to look for it. Second, light. Your brain only learns that morning has arrived through light hitting your eyes. Open the curtains, turn everything on, or better, step outside or stand at the window. Even on a gray day, there's far more light outdoors than in your room. 10 minutes of morning daylight beats coffee and pulls your evening sleepiness back to where it belongs. Next, movement. And here you need to lower your expectations on purpose. No 6 a.m. workout required. Morning training is great, but if you currently can't get up on time, starting with an hour at the gym guarantees you quit in 4 days. 5 minutes is enough. Make the bed. Open a window. 20 squats. Or just stretch and loosen your neck and shoulders. Walk around the apartment. The goal isn't burning calories. It's telling your body, we're up, the day has started. And the made bed isn't about tidiness. It's the first completed task of the day, and it took 30 seconds. Your brain needs an early, I finish things signal. After that, it takes on the next thing more willingly. Minutes 10 to 20, shower and breakfast. On the shower, briefly. A cold finish genuinely wakes you up, but if you hate it, don't force it. It's not mandatory. A normal shower works as a transition ritual anyway. Before it, you're sleepy. After it, you're assembled. Food matters more. If breakfast is sweet coffee, a pastry, or cereal, you get a sugar spike, half an hour of energy, and a crash by 11. Then it's a roller coaster all day. Snack, spike, crash, snack. What to do? Protein and something solid. Eggs, cottage cheese, an omelet, Greek yogurt. If you genuinely can't eat in the morning, don't force it. Just don't replace food with sweet coffee. And push the coffee itself to an hour or so after waking. Drunk immediately, it flattens your natural rise and drops you harder later. The last stretch, 20 to 30. This is where the day becomes yours or somebody else's. Open yesterday's list, the one you wrote in the evening, and look at your 3 things. Pick one, the most important one, not the most pleasant one. And do it right now. before email and before chats. It might be 20 minutes on your project, or the one uncomfortable phone call you've been avoiding for a week, or 30 lines of text. It doesn't matter what exactly. It matters that it's your task and not a reaction to somebody else's. Then something interesting happens. Even if the rest of the day falls apart, and some days do, the main thing is already done. You go to bed without the "it got nothing done again" feeling. That alone changes how you see yourself within a couple of weeks. Separately, the morning after a bad night. In bed at 2, up at 7. First, don't sleep until noon. It feels logical, but that's exactly what breaks the next night. You shift your clock and can't fall asleep again in the evening. One bad day becomes a wrecked week. Second, get up around your usual time, an hour later at most, and go straight to light. The brighter the light, the faster melatonin shuts off. Third, lower the bar for the day. Don't try to heroically catch up on everything. Pick one main task and do it. And go to bed at your normal time, even if you're dragging by the afternoon. And if you really need it, a nap up to 20 minutes, not after 3 in the afternoon. Longer or later, and it takes your night. 3 things that make people quit morning habits. Myth 1, you have to get up at 5. You don't. What matters isn't the number on the clock, it's consistency. A steady 7:30 beats 5 a.m. on Tuesdays and 11 on Saturdays. Myth 2, a morning routine should take 2 hours. It shouldn't. Nobody with a job and a family sustains 2 hours. 30 minutes is the working minimum you won't fall out of. Myth 3, I'm not a morning person, this isn't for me. Your chronotype affects what time feels comfortable to get up. It doesn't cancel water, light, or staying off the feed in bed. A night owl's 9 a.m. works exactly like a lark's 6. Here's the plan. Don't install everything at once. Take one item at a time. Days 1 and 2. 1 alarm, 0 snoozes, phone somewhere you have to stand up. Days 3 and 4. A glass of water and 10 minutes of light right after getting up. Day 5. 5 minutes of movement and a made bed. Day 6. Protein breakfast, coffee an hour after waking. Day 7. One main task in the first 30 minutes before any chats. 1 week, and you have a morning that works for you instead of against you. And the main thing to take from this video, you don't need a perfect 5 a.m. life. You need to stop handing the first 30 minutes to other people's notifications. Water, light, movement, one task of your own. For items, 30 minutes, 0 cost. Start tomorrow with one of them. The phone that sleeps somewhere other than next to your bed. That's enough to feel the difference by the 3rd morning. If this helps, subscribe. In the next video, I'm putting it all together. The full daily routine from wake up to lights out and why it fails for most people.